Hello, my Mercurial mercenaries. Hasn't been a particularly good day. I feel like I need an album to calm the soul. It also doesn't help that I'm starving hungry. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to continue to be hungry by not eating. I thought I'd drink, listen to some music and just be with you guys, because this is like that, isn't it? If you haven't subscribed, subscribe. There's value in subscribing because you can watch more of this shit. Okay? I'm going to give you a list of people. DSC Heraclorn, Jim Calloway, Ness Volta, Jamie McGraw, Alte the Trippo, El Camino, Vito Pereira. They all suggested Mild High Club. Alte the Trippo certainly suggested Skiptracing. Because he said it's got a jazzy, mellow sound. And I feel in a jazzy... So Skiptracing it is. Mild High Club. Now, I know Mild High Club because they were with King Gizzard on Sketches of Brunswick East. And, well, I have yet to put the King Giz albums of 2017 in order, but I think I might listen to all the King Giz albums before I do that. However, this is Mild High Club, and as far as I know, Mild High Club are themselves, like Tim Impala, they are really the product of one man, as far as I know, as far as you guys have told me. Someone called Alex Britton. Ooh, nearly pierced myself then. Wouldn't be pierced like that, do you, my mercenaries? What I thought I would do as well, because I'm starving. Oh, I like, tell you what, without the plastic on this, the thing is, right, are you guys like me, my mercenaries, and you think that, especially when you watch the news at the moment, you feel like this particular piece of plastic is going to end up on the Australian coral reef? I am not a number! I am a person! Oh, I like this cover, my mercenaries. I like this cover. Look at the black is really black. You know when they used to sell you plasma tellies in the early years? I think they're still doing it now with like organic LEDs and stuff, but when they used to sell you, oh, I'm holding a knife. Do you know what I really need now? I need a bottle opener. Got a bottle opener. Got a bottle opener. Well, when they used to sell you, they used to go, all the blacks. The blacks are really deep. There's really deep blacks here. And you think, well, I think there's I want to see colour. I like the deep blacks on this one. And I actually got the perfect 10 to choose which album we listened to tonight. And she said, I'm going to pick this one, Mercurial number 6, because I like a man who walks around with a double bass on his back. Or is it a cello? I don't know. Hang on. When's he going to get to the point? Thumbs down. This is number 6, Dark Ale. Deep, dark ale. Not too sweet, imbued with burnt chocolatey flavours balanced with hops. It's got your number on it. Fine, this is Welsh. This is Welsh ale. In fact, let's put the album on first, then I'll pour the drink. That makes more sense, doesn't it? Here we go. My mercenaries. It's white, isn't it? My mercenaries. Okay. What colour's the vinyl, my mercenaries? It's going to be black, isn't it? You can see it's black. What colour is it going to be, my mercenaries? What colour is it going to be? It's black. Which side's A? This is B, because I can see B scratched into it. So this one here must be side A. This must be side A. Side A. Side A. A is scratched. You don't even see that. It's there. There, my mercenaries. A is scratched in just there. Well, you can see it there. Zoom in on that. Zoom in on that. Right, let's put it on. This will be here all bloody day. Here we go, my mercenaries. Jazzy, remember? Jazzy. Jeff. And the Fresh Prince. Oh, bloody hell. lizard time, isn't it? Now lizard time. It's not every day you drink Welsh beer, especially one that's literally got your name on it. Like that. I like that. The lyrics? These are the lyrics. My machine. Is that a girl singing and backing vocals there? I like a bit of girls singing backing vocals. Remember the Wanna Dies? Gotta say, the girl singing right now, is that a girl? Or was that the same going, apple settle? Renee Clark. Sounds a bit like the, if it's a girl, sounds a bit like the girl out of the Cardigans. Remember that girl? Like this. It's like, I mean, a grass skirt, my mercenaries. I would do a dance for you now if I wasn't so. I see. I spent all that time. If I was like in Dithery, I was reading down this way. The lyrics are going right across. Where are we? Where are we? I would be embarrassed about just sitting here trying to read the lyrics while you watch me trying to read the lyrics, but Mike G showed me some kind of reaction channels. That sounds like Yes, Fragile. I'm hearing Yes, Fragile everywhere at the moment. Which is odd, is this... Oh, I thought this record was older than this. It says there, this is 2016. It's not that old. But Mike G pointed out some music reaction channels where they really do. I think some of you would prefer that without me talking over the top, wouldn't you? Just listen to the album. He said it was a cultural thing. Mike G, explain yourself again. Where are we? Where are we? I like it. Oh, there's this guy. I bet there's this guy singing with a permanent smile. Let's play guitar like that. Oh, this sounds a bit like the theme tune to 70s Wonder Woman. Kind of, it does and it doesn't at all. A little bit of distortion there. I think that's just from the vinyl, I think. All this is really lo-fi. Maybe is this really lo-fi, my mercenaries? Oh, I like that colour. I like that colour. Could that be a contender for the wall? What do you reckon, my mercenaries? There. That worked? That might work. Although the Morbid Angel's very orange and it goes well with the wall. Ooh, I buy paintings because they go with the wall. Could you paint me something in red? I like that. Flute in the background as well. Bass. Oh, you know I love a bit of bass. Especially I've been listening to Tim Empolo recently. Where are we on the lyrics, my mercenaries? It's just like... just going across here and... Is this all the lyrics on the album? Probably is. Like that. Right. King Gizzard would be. This is quite a difference to Kevin Parker, isn't it? I like this. This is just dreamy. Oh, I like that. I like that. Where are we? Where are we? What song is this? Track 3, can you see that? We must be on or near track 3 now. This might be track 3, alright? It says it's called Carry Me Back. Carry Me Back. Like Jim Carrey. Can you imagine riding round on... If you wanted to just say, at the moment, if I want to go out to a club tonight, I'll phone a taxi, yeah? Can you imagine if you phoned Jim Carrey and he came round and you jumped on his back and you rode Jim Carrey out and about round the town? You could even smack him on the ass to make him speed up. Although Jim Carrey being contrary, Jim Carrey being contrary. If you slap him on the ass, he would slow down. Being for the benefit of Mr. Kite. I like this song. If I knew what the fuck it was, I like this song. Where are we? Where are we, my mercenaries? Where are we? Oh, I like this one. Oh, I like this one. This is epic, my mercenaries. I like this. Oh, I like that. I like that chord change. Oh, I like that. Mr. Masturbation. Where are we? Got to get no internet. Maybe there's a chance. Got my lyre here. Isn't she attractive? bit of Barry White now. I like this one. What is this? Tessellation. Nobody knows just what to do. Where are we? For the first time on Mercenaries, I'm completely lost. I can't find any of these lyrics on any of this writing. I have the horrible feeling that I'm being trolled here, and these aren't the lyrics. While she pictures them alone, I'm twisted and alone. So, this must be Tessellation. I'm still quite liking it. I feel lost. I mean, not in my life. Well, what do I? Perfect 10 just told me earlier that I need to reevaluate. No, not reevaluate, just evaluate. You know, my voice went up then. It's like I was in Grace Brothers and Are You Being Served? Perfect 10 suggests I need to. Is it reevaluate? No. Just evaluate my life. No, reevaluate. No, it probably was reevaluate my life. My priorities. Reevaluate my priorities. Sitting up here, I suppose. Oh, I'm a grown man doing this. Mahoney! No. I think this might be head out now. To be fair, I'm not even sure if I've put the right side on. I'm hoping this is side A. What's a weird... Hazy eyes. Must spank my kill. I wish I was out of sight. All I can take in the night. Playing for warnings. You and eyes. I can see strange. I can see strange. You don't have to wait. You don't have to wait for a revelation. I've looked through the bills for an alibi, but they don't show. Easy guy. Holy shit! I found my place. Maybe you took too much. You're dry and on your own. Holy shit! It's taken me to the end of side A to find where I am. Welcome to my twisted cabaret. No, welcome to my show. Welcome to my show. I'm the Cockapella. Pelly. I'm the Cockapelli. I'm the Cockapelli. It makes me realise I should just hurry up and finish my debut Mercurial #6 album, because I'm listening to all these albums. That's good. I just spelt really dark beer on the floor. Hang on. Yeah, of course, no, nothing to clean up within my pocket. It's brilliant. And I'm not even wearing socks. Hang on. Just use Perfect 10's t-shirt. Hang on. Okay, my mercenaries. I enjoyed that side of music. I felt a little lost because I was trying. I know that I have the map here, yeah. So for some reason I have the map. We're not quite sure. R2D2 had a bit of it, and we're not quite sure why I even have it. Because I'm not sure that my old high club actually wanted me to find him, and my old high club is currently standing on a cliff on an island near Northern Ireland, I think, somewhere, and he's waiting for me to hand in this album. And when I hand in this album, he's just going to chuck it over his shoulder. Are you going to join me for side B, my mercenaries? Are you going to? Yes, you are. Because if you got this far, you can't go any less farther. No! I am your father. I actually enjoyed that. That was a really nice side of music. Some of the criticisms I get for not concentrating are probably quite valid there. I felt a little lost. However, a first impression is a first impression. And we can only go with what I've titled the series, which is Discover, thanks Cesar Blues Guitar, First Impressions. I can't go back on a first impression. A first impression is a first impression. Ooh. Bend a couple rules. This is the hardest to follow lyrics I've ever had for any album ever. Welcome to my Twisted Cabaret. We're in the middle of the album. Where music touches me. More like that. When you're choosing... Oh, he's got an interesting singing style. I think the theme over the last few albums has been a kind of 60s, 70s thing with the Tim Impala and some of the King Gizzard. It's been very... It's like we've got very retro, my mercenaries, you know what I mean? I feel like I should have an Atari. I'm basically talking over a really interesting guitar solo here. And now that I've stopped talking, it's finished. I feel like I should have an Atari VCS 2600, just here, rather than a Christmas moose. No, reindeer! Reindeer. Obviously a Christmas reindeer. That. Sometimes, for all the reasons I like King Giz, with the, because that's what they'd be doing it. For all the reasons I like King Gizzard, there's something to be said for this feels like. I was talking about toast on the Tim Impala. This feels like really beautiful soft white bread with beautiful warm, not cold. You know when you go to a restaurant and they give you cold, even frozen butter? God, I hate that motherfucker. This feels like warm, fluffy white bread with beautiful soft butter. Slightly salted, but lovely butter being spread over the top with a knife while you're sitting in the tea rooms at Harrods. Next, who done it? Who done it? Who done it? Again, sounds like a Boss DM 100 being messed around with. Ooh. That's like. You can't see what my legs are going as well on the hi-hat and the bass drum. I'm probably one of the best virtual drummers out there. Put a real kit in my hands, if I could carry it. Hopeless, like that. That's actually interesting. It's called Who Done It, I think, and I naturally went for a knife, and it's called Who Done It. Well done, Alex Breton. What I was saying earlier is I should finish my Mercurial No. 6 debut album. Because I spent all my time listening to albums like this, and no disrespect, because I love it, but I think people need to hear my music. I know you're not interested. I know you're not interested. That's not a point. That's not a point. What's that? What's that, sharp knife? What do you say? I said, what's that, sharp knife? What are you trying to say to me, sharp knife? I'm not interested in listening to your music. Sharp knife, what is music? It's music, and I can't say music because it has that ma sound. Breakdown. I think I'm having a breakdown. Do you ever have a day where you feel like you're having a breakdown? Old Tay the Trippo. You said I didn't enjoy this album. You're right. It sounds like I'm either going into a coma or coming out of a coma. So, who painted this then, my mercenaries? Who's that? Who's that? Musicians. This is what I like, because although this is supposed to be like basically a solo album, or is it? No, I don't know if it's supposed to be anything. Mild High Club, by the looks of it, are a band. Because listen to this. Musicians. Matt Roberts, drums and bongos. Spencer Jenick, Prophet 12. That's an old school keyboard, that is. Jarvis Tavernier, vocals. Renee Clark, vocals. Ross Chait, drums. Tom Hulbert, saxophone. Brian Wakefield, vocals. Dent May, choir. Simi Sahota and friends, claps. If ever you want the clap, just call on Simi Sahota and his friends. Jason Kick, Joe Gendon, Matt Roberts, Max Nitch, synth. Then we have a lot of engineers, which I'm not going to list. Art. The art. And I like this. And I think the Perfect 10 was quite enamoured with it. In fact, now that it's out of the wrapping, do you know what? Looking at it right here, right now, that is a really, really lovely album cover. I could do the thumbnail now, hang on. Wait a minute. Right, done. The artwork is by Zach Gowlett. Zach, I like that. Forced perspective. I would need to check out what's going on with a specific chess match down here. Is that a Ferrari Testarossa? Forced perspective. Record player with a vase on the floor. And it's 20 past 4. It's 20 past 4. 20 past 4. Credit for layout goes to Adam Lawrence Pezen. So Adam Lawrence Pezen is responsible for this. Monstrosity on the... That gets that. That gets that. I hate that. I don't like that at all. Don't like that at all. In fact, if I was going to wear this as a hat, I would certainly only face you ever this way. You know when people say they've got their good side? Yeah? Well, my good side today is probably this. Hang on. Probably this. Yeah? My bad side is probably this. Right. Oh, there's a little bit of the I can hear a little bit of the Doors soft parade there, a little bit. Oh, I like the drum beat. Is this backwards vocals sung? As you reverse the music and sung the vocals backwards so it sounds forwards when it's played backwards when it's played forwards? Or is it just reverse reverb? Let me just listen a minute. Stop talking! Stop talking! For God's sake. Written, played, produced by Alexander John Breton. Bam, 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 bam. Use this code to download MP3s of this album from stonesthrow.com. And remember, your vinyl will probably outlive your hard drive. That's true, isn't it? Never thought of that. Thing is, no one downloads anything anymore. No need. We all stream now. People say, well, no, actually, I was going to say, people say to me, why do you buy vinyl? Mercurial number 6. No one actually says that to me, but if they did, I would say it's because... Star, your dreams come true. I like that. I like that. Where the fuck did that ending come from? When you wish upon the star, your dreams come true, come true, come true. When you wish upon the star, your dreams come true. Well, there you go, mercenaries. That's probably... That is. I did see a putty cat. That's Skiptracing by Mild High Club. We just listened to it together. That's my first impression. You saw it live. That's my first impression. You saw it live. That's my first impression. You saw it live. That's my first impression. I liked it. The confusion on side A was not because the music was confusing. It was because this album rear cover was confusing. Don't like it. You shouldn't have signed off on that, Alexander John Breton. That, however, that's lovely, isn't it? Imagine if this had continued over the back and then some of this shit here had been written on this. Yeah? Anyway, and what is it? And this all happened. I mean, you know, my heyday of buying shit like this was in the 90s, and this was, people would quite often put their scribbles down. They'd say, "Oh, look, everyone really needs to see my scribble." In fact, saying that, on the, if you download my first album with Bill Ryan, which actually, the 11th Hour Initiative, which is a band I'm in with a guy from New Jersey called Bill Ryan. And our first album was called Escapism. If you think about it, the idea of two... I mean, I do... my albums, I can play everything, right? And when I get together with Bill, we kind of collaborate sort of like this. And to be honest, Escapism had kind of vibe about it like this, in that it's two people kind of coming together. And if you buy that on Bandcamp or download it or whatever, I don't know how much it costs at the moment. If you download that, you get on Bandcamp, specifically on Bandcamp, you get a free digital booklet. And I think in that booklet, I think I did an element of this, you know, showing my original workings, the songs, and showing the original scribbles that went with them. I think, did I? Something like that. And so I'm not immune to this sort of shit myself, this detritus. What you need to do, when the Perfect 10 said I had to reevaluate my priorities, what she probably means I need to take, if this is my life currently, this, imagine Eamon Andrews coming out with a red book now, if this is my life currently, yeah, I think what she'd rather I did was do this. Problem solved. But what actually ends up happening is I have this, and then this just like does that in front as well. That's what you're looking at there, my mercenaries, is that's my life. The mild high. We all, I mean, we all want to have. Has anyone out there ever desired to have sex in a Spitfire while it's flying with an RAF bloke with a moustache? I don't know, but just with a simple change of one letter, it's become the Mild High Club. So Mild High Club, Skiptracing. Where are we going, my mercenaries? Where would you go with it, my mercenaries? I feel it's look. Let's be honest here. Every time we do this, it's very hard to give an album a rating after one listen. When do you ever? Do you know what? Some of the greatest albums. I've said this to you before, probably back in video 1 of this series of disc cover. But I mean, even an album like Appetite for Destruction by Guns N' Roses, which I absolutely adore, on the first listen back in the late 80s, I was like. So sometimes it's very hard to judge on one listen. And quite often, if you, what's my point here? Perhaps my point is that a first listen is, in some respects, quite irrelevant, but in others, it's still quite irrelevant. So what you're doing is you're watching an irrelevant series. But I like irrelevance. Do you like irrelevance, my mercenaries? I like irrelevance. I like irreverence. I haven't watched The Reverent. Reverent? I don't know what it's called. And I'm still watching Bullseye most nights. I'd probably give Skiptracing by the Mild High Club. I'd probably give it 9 o'clock. No, 10 o'clock. I'm giving Skiptracing by Mild High Club 10 o'clock. What will you give it, my mercenaries? Let me know down below. I want to hear your comments. I want to read your comments, rather. I read every single comment. That's what I do. I know I need to reevaluate my priorities, but that's what I do. I read every comment. I enjoy every comment, and you making comments is the reason that I make videos. If you don't make comments, I won't make any more videos. If you didn't like this video, please click thumbs down, because I really want those thumbs downs, because it really makes me happy to see people thumbsing me down. If you liked it, thumbs it up. Do you know what I'd like more? I'd like more than all of that. What's that? Sharp knife? Do you know what he'd like more than any of that? What is it that I would like more than any of that, Sharp Knife? He would like people to... Why when you talk am I raising my eyebrows, Sharp Knife? I don't know, it's because you caught ventriloquist very well. Didn't catch any of that. Did you catch any of that? What would you like them... What do you... Sorry, Sharp Knife, what were you saying, Sharp Knife? I was saying... Why are my lips moving when you're talking? I don't know. I was saying that... I've forgotten who's now. No, he's talking. I was saying that people should press subscribe. We haven't practiced that at all, have we, Sharp Knife? Saying subscribe. Subscribe! There's 2 B's. B's are ba. Subscribe. No, I moved my lips completely then. You ventriloquist me. That doesn't work. How can he ventriloquist me? You'd have to stick your arm up my ass. Press subscribe. Press subscribe. Press subscribe. Over and...